Okay, welcome. Today I'm going to be offering a reflection about facing sadness and how we can start to move, how you can start to move through this. So, blessings. Okay, so just invite you to just breathe in through the nose, then out through the nose. Breathing in and then breathing out. Relaxing your shoulders, breathing in, and then breathing out again. So today I would like to offer some reflections about sadness and about facing sadness. So today I have been spent the morning writing about my experiences at boarding school. And last weekend I went to do a conference in London, and I met a lot of ex-boarding school attendees and therapists, and it was eye-opening. And really what I was getting is it's time for me to start writing my story, not just my experiences at boarding school, but also some of the practices and tools that I've used to help move through, essentially what was a very traumatic time. As once you read the story, you'll find out it was not pleasant. And as I was writing today, I've done a lot of work over the years with boarding school, the different events and different times, and a lot of kind of trauma there that I've moved through. And yet, writing today, I was like, just felt this real sadness. After I'd been at boarding school for about 3 weeks, I suddenly realised I didn't want to be there anymore, and yet it was like I was stuck there, and I was there for another 6.5 years or 6.75 years. So, it's brought up this sadness. And yet, oftentimes when stuff comes up in our life, it's like we try and distract ourselves. I can see one of my tools for distracting myself is watching films. And yet today it's just been a case of just being with this. Breathing, leaning into it. This is what it feels like. And it being okay. That this is what I feel in this moment. I've been holding this many years. It's over 30 years. And it to be okay, that sadness is what I feel. And I'll find that as I hold that space, it's like it starts to shift and move. I might do some walking meditation, back and forth, just breathing in, sadness has arisen in me. Breathing out, I'm taking good care of this sadness. And at some point I'll also do some matrix re-imprinting, which is the practice I use with my clients, of just seeing and using EFT as well, just tapping away. So feeling this sadness, and giving space for it, maybe the tears to come, and then to let it go. So I feel that it's kind of, for me, radically different to how most of us deal with sadness. Rather than facing it, we kind of turn away from it. We hope that it will disappear. But just by leaning in, giving that space to soften and open our hearts, coming down to the crucible here where everything is transformed like the alchemist, the gold. The lead is turned into gold. So this heaviness, this sadness comes down at the crucible. We breathe, and it's turned into gold. It's turned into insight, into wisdom, into compassion and love for others. So just some reflections today, and please do, as always, leave any comments below or any questions or videos that you'd like me to record. And I wish you well. Many blessings.